All right, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Tyler Gates, aka TAG Live 205, back here. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking, commenting. Thank you for sharing. As I get those notifications all the time, make sure to turn the bell on. Make sure to subscribe, and let's hit the nail right on the head here. Um, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins are back. Cincinnati did it. They listened to Joe Burrow and they re-signed his guys. Now, the report is that they're working on Trey Hendrickson as well. So Cincinnati really, essentially, I think they've won. Their dream offseason is coming true. Trey Hendrickson is back. Almost. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are back. There were rumors about, T. Higgins possibly being traded this offseason or possibly him leaving in free agency. But when they franchise tagged him, they wanted to get a deal done, which none of us thought was going to happen because we thought it was going to happen last year. They stood on their end of the bargain. They listened to Joe Burrow, and they gave the man his money. Jamar Chase, they gave the man his money. Now, $40 million per year, questionable, but Triple Crown winner, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, if not top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. He deserves his pay. Give him his due. From a strategic standpoint, both receivers are crucial to Joe Burrow. Very crucial to his success. If you don't have a receiver, as much as I love Drew Sample, it doesn't work out, right? However, it's worth mentioning that while this offseason is already crazy, Deebo Samuel, Laramie Tunsil, Max Crosby getting paid, the Bengals have pretty much assured their future here. Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. Trey Hendrickson on the defensive side, of course, but the big three. We know Higgins, Chase, Burrow. We know, right? Let's go out in the draft and let's address something else. Let's address defense in the draft, shall we? Myles Murphy is going to break out this season. The brother can absolutely play. Okay, we've seen what he can do. If you watch Bengals games, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't watch Bengals games, which I'm not a Bengals fan, but still, on Sundays when the Falcons ain't playing, that's the other team I'm watching, Cincinnati. Indeed, you talk about balancing the salary cap. That's the biggest question. Where's all the money going? Obviously, it's going to the big three and plus Trey Hendrickson. You're going to have to pay Myles Murphy in like 3 years. You're going to have to pay. It's getting there. You're going to have to pay Daxton Hill in a minute. You're going to have to pay. It's so many guys I can list that you're going to have to pay. But overall, these signings make such an impact on this offseason. Cincinnati has set the bar in terms of what a contract looks like. First, it was Crosby. Then it was Myles Garrett. Then it was Jamar Chase. Then we saw the Geno Smith trade. Then we saw the DK Metcalf trade. All this pretty much is tying into something. If I'm trying to connect the dots right, I don't know what's going on, but connecting the dots here, we can play that game. We can definitely play this game of connecting the dots this offseason because it's a lot of rumors, a lot of things that have happened already prior to the draft that has us questioning a lot of things that could happen in the draft. So this is a strong message to the AFC. Cincinnati is coming next year. I don't know who they're going to get in the draft. I don't think they're drafting a wide receiver. Now that both of them are back, I don't think they need a Luther Burden. I mean, if you want a wide receiver 3 just to have some insurance, then hey, go do it, right? If you want to draft a Tez Johnson, or if you want to draft a McMillan's not going to be there, but Matthew Golden, right? I want people to really understand what Cincinnati's doing here. They finally listened to a quarterback. They finally listened. They didn't listen to Joe. Not Joe. They didn't listen to Boomer Esiason. They didn't listen to Carson Palmer. They didn't listen to Andy Dalton. Definitely not Andy Dalton. Now they're listening to Joe Burrow. It's taken them to go through those quarterbacks, which are greats in the Bengals organization, to realize that Joe Burrow The greatest Bengals quarterback you have ever had, probably. As of right now, he's in the conversation. I still got to give it to Carson Palmer. But he didn't reach the Super Bowl like Joe Burrow did. So, that's why I say the conversation is up in the air. They're building a championship team. Get ready, because Cincinnati is coming. Defensively, offensively, special teams, even. It's their salary cap is gonna be, down there for sure. In the negatives, like a bank account. Yeah. But they needed to do this moving forward with their management, their ownership, and to keep their quarterback happy. So let me know what you guys think about this down below. Let me know what you think about this on Instagram when I post these reels. Comment, like, subscribe, share my reels, please. Definitely share the reels, share the video. Follow me on Twitter, as we just reached 1K on Twitter today, if you didn't see on my Instagram stories. So thank you guys for that as well. Cincinnati, I don't know. Let me know down below.